Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is the second attempt to do 5G FR2 measurements out in the field. So as you can see, I'm actually in the car with all the setup at the back seat. So we have the TMYTek phase array antennas, and then we have the FieldFox, the 50 gig version, and all the accessories, and we have the remote PC that's controlling that TMYTek phase array, and we have a tablet that control the PC remotely just to show the screen how it looks like on the software, and also the FieldFox. And as you can see, the antenna is not that far away, so we are looking about 20-30 meters away. So this is a good site because there's plenty of parking, and no one come to disturb us with all these important measurements. So I'll jump into the tablet's view and I'll go through all some of the measurements, and you can see it through from there. So this is how it looks like on the tablet, that remote to the PC that controls the TMYTek phase array antenna. And I just noticed one thing, I might have wrongly put the center frequency for all the channels. I might have thought that this is how it looks like for one channel, which in fact I think this is how it should look like. So we have the middle part that's higher power, and the sideband is just lower power, but eventually this whole thing would be about 100 megahertz in bandwidth. So as you can see, I'm scrolling through the whole 26 gig range for Telstra right now. All in all, we have about 8 channels side by side, so starting from 25.75 gig, and then we just move on to 26.5 gig. So I won't go to the whole span for that, but let's try this. So this is quite high of the power, and maybe I use a 26.05 channel, right somewhere there. And just want to make sure that this is the highest power, so I'm going to scroll this around just to make sure that the phase array is facing the optimum line of sight towards that base station, and it looks like it. So once we have that, the next thing I want to make sure is that the signal is actually repeating for the SSB. So let's go to measure and go to spectrogram. So it looks like the signal is, as you can see the faint red trace there, so it does repeat by itself. So SSB chances are staying in there, so we're looking about 2.5 maybe. Yeah, let's see. So you're looking about, let's say, I don't have, oh yeah, I can scroll this. Let's do it to the middle, somewhere here. So this is the middle side, so 26.472. okay. And the next thing I want to do is we can go to a spectrum analyzer first. 26.0472. let's set this 26 center frequency 0.0472 gig, and we should see one channel coming out over this area. Okay. And again, in this instance, our TSA will be a better tool, because our TSA is able to capture the changes of the signal within that band as compared to spectrum analyzer. So as you can see, I'm doing the max hold, can't really see the signal. Let's set this to 120 max so that you can see the drop off by the side. Again, just have to wait for a longer time for this style of signal. It's alright. Let's go to over the air measurements for 5G at FR2. Let's go to OTA, 5G NR. Let's preset this so that I can show you step by step how I did that. Oh, let's preset again. So 5G NR, let's set the preamp on, And let's lower down it to 5 dB because it's quite close to the base station, just in case. Let's go to frequency, let's go to channel table so that we can turn on the sync raster, and let's set the center frequency to 26.0472 gigahertz. So we have one channel there, and as you can see, we are able to measure 5G and NR FR2 signal using FieldFox. With the right antenna and with a good signal to noise ratio, you'll be able to capture that without any problem.